Hi, I'm Karen with No Knees Yoga. Join me on the mat. You don't need any props today, just yourself. Today we've got a couple of pups joining me today. Come to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Bring your hands to your knees and close your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable to you. Draw your attention to your breath. If you need to set your fitness device, now's a good time to do it. Again, your ocean breathing. That's making the audible sound in the back of your throat when you breathe. Let's bring some gentle movement with our breath now. Inhale, scoop your arms up. Exhale, float your arms down. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, float. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, float. One more time. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, float. Bring one palm to the mat. Lift your other hand up to the sky first, and then over. Get a nice side body stretch here, waking up our side body. Inhale, come back through center, take it to the other side. Palm up first, and then over. One more time on each side. Up and over. Back through center. Last time on this side. Bring your hands to your knees. Take a peek at me. First lean your arch, your back. Reach your back towards the back wall. Really arching your shoulders, tucking your chin and your tailbone. Inhale. Pull through. Point your chest to the opposite wall. Forward. Look forward. And then round your spine. Taking it back the other way. Pulling on your knees with your hands. Arch your shoulders and your back. And some seated cat-cows here. Inhale, come through center. Push your chest forward. Shoulder blades back. Look forward. And last time, arch your back. Come back through center. Tuck your chin and your tailbone. And back through center. Make your way to your to downward facing dog. Your hands and knees. No knees on the mat now. Let's pedal out our feet here. First drop one heel to the mat and then the other. It doesn't have to reach the mat, it's okay. Just reach it toward the mat. Just waking up our calves and the backs of our legs. Fingertips are forward, toes are forward. Ears are framed by your biceps, and your sits bones are pointed up toward the sky. Come to stillness now. Drop both heels toward the mat. Try to keep your legs straight. It's okay if they're bent. Try to keep your legs straight. And your sits bones lifted. And breathe. Drop the class alignment. return to that ocean breath. Inhale, look forward, prepare. Exhale, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Let your body hang here in forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows. Just let your torso hang. Release your hands, bend your knees generously, and one vertebrae at a time, roll up to stand. Let your head be the last to come up. Come to Tadasana at the front of the mat. Bring your feet together or hip width apart, yogi's choice. Lift your toes and spread them wide, and in this nice wide-toed position, set them down. Feel the weight evenly on all four corners of your feet. Draw your tailbone slightly down and your navel in and up towards your back. Roll your shoulders up and down, let them fall down your back. Draw your chin slightly back in space so the back of your neck is nice and long. And imagine the string from the crown of your head lifting you up. You're at the crown of your head towards the sky. Feel yourself grow just a little taller. Tadasana, mountain pose. Core is engaged. Crown of the head is lifted. Let's move. Inhale. Bring your arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Come forward on your toes as far as you can. When you can't come forward any farther, then drop down, chaturanga. Elbows kiss your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Point your toes, lift your knees. So here in upward facing dog, the tops of our feet are on the mat, knees are lifted. It's okay if your knees are down. And then curl your toes under, send your hips high and back for downward facing dog. Hold here. Our body's in an upside down V. Heels are reaching toward the mat, sits bones are lifted. Breathe. Inhale, look forward, prepare. Exhale, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Again, this time just a little faster. Inhale, arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Come forward on your toes, lower down, elbows kiss your ribs, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Breathe. Inhale, look forward, prepare. Exhale, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Bend your knees generously and come on up. Arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, hands at heart center. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, back to plank. Come forward on your toes, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. Sits bones are lifted. Can you lift them a little higher? look forward, prepare. Exhale, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up, press palms, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Lower down. Come forward on your elbow, on your toes first. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Inhale, step your right foot forward for lunge. Hold here for a second. Spin your back heel flat. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, open your arms and hips for warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your fingertips out as far as you can get. As far as you can get. Far, 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 far. When you can't get them any farther, then send your hand down to your shin or a block. Grab your block. Put it on the inside of your foot. Left arm up to the sky. Gaze is up. Triangle. Breathe. I'm going to open up our chest. Imagine there's a wall behind us and our left hand is pressing against that wall. Our hips are against that wall. Our shoulders, our feet. Breathe. Cartwheel your hands back down. Come to either side. Put your hands on either side of your front foot for lunge. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Breathe. Inhale, step your left foot forward for lunge. Exhale, spin your back heel flat. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Hold here. Hips are toward the front of the mat, arms are up. Can you reach your fingertips a little farther up? Open your arms and hips for warrior two. Back foot's turned in, arms are out like a T. Gaze is over your left hand. Can you sink down a little bit lower into your lunge? Warrior two. And breathe. Inhale to come up, straighten your front leg with your both knees straight. Send your fingertips forward, 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 forward. When I can't get any farther forward, those left fingertips, send your left hand down to a block or your shin. Grab my block here. I said we wouldn't need any props, and here I am using props with the block. Forward, down to your block or your shin, or right arm up to the sky. You don't need it, but you could have it. Triangle. If you fall, that's okay. It's just like life. We practice on the mat, how we want to be off the mat. How do you want to be off the mat? Persistent, resilient, flexible. Inhale, cartwheel your hands down, either side of your front foot. Step into plank, step back to look downward facing dog. Hold here. Inhale, bring your knees to the mat. Send your knees a little wider than your torso, toes together. Sit back on your heels. Bring your forehead down to the mat for child's pose. Hands are forward. Come back up. Walk your hands back towards your torso. Come to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Back where we started. Bring your hands, the palms of your hands together, and your thumbs to your forehead. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I'm so grateful. Join me next time. Thank you.